go? Well, good afternoon, everyone. I think I'm watching the participants trickle in, so we'll still give it a minute for everybody to be here. But what a beautiful mosaic of faces and names I see before me. Get the recording going. So we're really excited to have you all join us today for this special ceremony, recognizing and celebrating the achievement of a really important milestone for you and your careers. You know, for us, it's our acknowledgement of your hard work, our acknowledgement of your stick-to-itiveness, and respect to the process, and wonderful service to our students. And so it's really exciting. We began, I think, the official sort of ceremony to honor and recognize the achieving of tenure a few years back, and I wanted to acknowledge my colleague, Trustee Hoffman, our immediate past president of the board, who was, I know a few of us gathered a few years past with a packed room, and you know, this is not necessarily the year that we do the packed room anymore, but this is a packed room for Zoom. So it's really great to see everybody here joining us, and on behalf of the board, along with Trustee Hoffman and the vice presidents, Buelna and Bella, and Trustee Fong, Nichelle Henderson, and Ernie Moreno, all of us are really proud to acknowledge this, to accept all the wonderful recommendations that we see coming forward through your tenure process. And we know that although this marks sort of a step culmination, it really is the jumping off point for you to have the incredible impact that we expect you all to have on the lives of the students that we serve, and the ability to set the career paths and help them, whether they're coming back to it or getting their career started and having to reform, all those kinds of things, all the above that make community colleges and the community college experience very special. This tenure process gives you the sort of sense where you can be comfortable in your shoes and go out there and take, as the old saying goes, take the bull by the horns, and be able to, you know, confront the challenges, and nothing can stop us, right? Nothing can stop us from teaching. Nothing can stop us in the process of teaching and learning. And it's really exciting to see what's happening here. I'm going to pass it over to the Chancellor in one quick second, but I did want to say that through this year, we've learned a lot. COVID has taught us a lot about our society. You know, it certainly highlighted the gaps, the equity gaps that exist. And at the board level, we've really made it a huge priority to try to do our best to close the equity gaps, whether it's gender, whether it's race, whether it's ethnicity, and to make sure that this is the values of social justice and harmony and equity are things that are pervasive throughout our district here, and can exist. You know, we definitely want to make sure we acknowledge all the tremendous work you did in transitioning courses, of keeping the institution going and running. You know, we were about 17% remote before COVID, and we went up to almost 98% remote. And we're probably going to have quite a bit of our future that involves the remote learning experience. And we're going to learn a lot from what students have told us, and what, you know, what kind of style learning and teaching and learning are well adapted to the remote environment. And in some cases, as we come back to looking at in person in the fall, to really understand, you know, the learning losses and gaps that occurred because of sort of the challenges in front of us, and certainly the challenges at the K-12 level from not being able to have all the resources and the support systems that we're all used to. So, you know, we're excited. We get a chance to celebrate your tenure now, but we also get a chance to celebrate coming back to seeing people a little bit more in person, and valuing that experience of humanity, where you can see and touch. Well, actually, we see each other, but we don't really want to touch each other too much, but at least we could acknowledge us being in the same kind of room. So, and that kind of experience of support that we get in that. So that's really exciting. And thank you all for being here. And, you know, at the board, like I said, we 100% appreciate you, and really are excited to see this tenure kick off the future of your experience here at LACCD with us. So, Chancellor,
yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vettis, Mr. Board President, and colleagues who are joining us in the Zoom. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. For those of us that have the audacity to call each other educators, this is a moment that we should relish. Take a moment. Those who are celebrating today and those who support those who are celebrating today. And I extend greetings and a welcome on behalf of all the college presidents, the executive team, all of us who support you in the classroom, outside the classroom, so that you could have achieved this milestone. I want you to take a bow. As an educator, I know that your service is to others. That's what drew you to this profession. That your reward is what's going to happen next Tuesday when our students virtually walk through and across the stage and receive their degrees and diplomas, and some of them preparing for the world of work, others transferring to the university. And so for those who serve others, take a moment, relish this. This is a big deal. And it's a testament to you, to your tenacity, your perseverance, your intelligence, your grit, especially during this last year, as Mr. Vettis pointed out, having completed your last year, your final review for tenure during this period. It takes a special talent, skill, and resilience, and frankly, a resolve unlike perhaps you have ever had to draw from, but you've done it. So it's a real testament to you, your skill set. It's also a testament to those around you, your departmental colleagues, your family, your support system, your children perhaps, your partners, those who have had the confidence in you to say, keep going. And this I know because my son is a community college professor. Many of you toiled in the academic fields for many, many years as adjuncts, going from place to place, destination to destination. With all your work, your desk was your car. Some of you know what I'm talking about. You went from place to place to place to place, earning and honing your craft, getting a sense of your discipline, understanding better the needs, the learning patterns of community college students. But you did it. And I'm sure that when you were on college to college and going from place to place, it crossed your mind, one day I'm going to get tenure at a community college, at LACCD, hopefully, at this with this organization. Well, guess what, colleagues? This day has arrived. Today is that day that we celebrate you. So all that work, all the miles that you put on is a testament to you, your family, and to your profession and your discipline. So I simply want to end with congratulating you, celebrating you, lifting you in a way that is, for me, a proud moment to when we celebrate and achieve with you, if you will, this milestone. So remember, as the smart people have said way, way, way before us, that the mind of our students is not a vessel to fill, but a fire to ignite. So I hope that you will continue to ignite the fires, the minds of our students. Let your brilliance continue to shine. Congratulations to each one of you. Te saludo, and on a job well done. Let me now pass it to the Vice Chancellor of Human Resources, Dr. Mercedes Gutierrez, who will take it from here. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Chancellor. On behalf of Human Resources, I want to welcome you today to this wonderful celebration and your accomplishments in achieving tenure. I want to piggyback a little bit on what the Chancellor has said regarding the impact that you make on the lives of students in the communities that we serve, in the underrepresented communities that we serve. Los Angeles is a great and diverse city, and I believe that the work that you do has the greatest impact in this city. I was one of those students a long, long time ago. I took my first college class when I was 15 years old at ELAC. And I want to remind you that ELAC in the couple decades back, we won't go that far back, but a few decades back, was not the facility it looks like today. And as one of those children that grew up in East Los Angeles, my father would drive me after he got home from work after a long day. He still took the time to drive me because I didn't have a car. My mom didn't work, so it was it. And yet he made a difference in my life, making sure that I got to that class, which was the psychology class that I needed under dual enrollment. It was a very, very eye-opening class, and it made me decide that I was going to go on to the university system. So I thank you. I'm very humbled every day to be able to work in the community college district because of all the work that you all do in impacting the lives of children that were once like me and having opportunities to have second chances and opportunities for success. So I thank you. I thank you for this pinnacle of loyalty that you will have for many, many years to come. And we support you and we applaud you today. So on that note, without any further ado, I will pass it back to President Veras, who will get us started in introducing Bill, as well as Angela, as we get the program started. Thank you. I will go ahead and introduce Bill and Angela as we get our program started. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce two of our partners in our opportunity of collaboration in order for us to celebrate you. First off, we have Ms. Angela Echeverry, President of the District Academic Senate, who will be joining us in reading the names in honoring you, as well as Mr. Bill Ellerton Seelig, the Executive Vice President of the Los Angeles College Faculty Guild, AFT, Local 1521. Thank you.
Thank you, Mercedes, and thank you, Chancellor and Trustee Veras and all the trustees. On behalf of the District Academic Senate, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you, our newly tenured faculty members. Tenure is the foundation of academic freedom and free inquiry, which are unique privileges afforded to faculty. You have earned tenure during a most unusual and extraordinary year. Many of us have had to figure out how to teach online for the first time. Many of you have had to teach from home, convert your spare bedrooms into home offices and the like. It's been very challenging. But I also want to stress that this pandemic has also had a huge impact on our students. And the District Academic Senate has been very concerned about learning loss among our students and how to address that moving forward, because we know that many of our students, especially students of color, students living in poverty, students who are foster youth, who have disabilities, have really had a hard time during this pandemic. So it's going to take a lot of creativity and all of us working together to help address some of this learning loss. But I know you're up to the task. So without further ado, I would like to go ahead and start reading the names of our newly tenured faculty colleagues. So welcome to the ranks of tenured faculty. First we have ANDREA CONS-DILLER from Los Angeles City College, and her discipline is English. Veronica Garcia, counseling, also from City College. Carolina YERNAZIAN, counseling, from City College. And Keika Stevenson, counseling, from City College. Congratulations to all of you. Next up, we have from the district, two very extraordinary faculty members, Mindy Chen, who teaches labor studies at the Dolores Huerta Labor Institute, and her partner in crime, Jennifer Galvez, also labor studies. And these two faculty members are great resources. We've worked very closely with them. So congratulations to Mindy and Jennifer. From East Los Angeles College, we have a large cohort here. So we'll start with Frank Aguirre. Frank is a business faculty member. Kevin Akiyama in counseling. Gia Barilari, English. Maria Betancourt, also English. Vernita Burrell, English. Douglas Carter, mathematics. Lindsay Costello, kinesiology. Rosa Farr, animation. Christina Fish, administration of justice. Andres Gonzalez, counseling. Tiffany Ho, mathematics. Errol Matthias, chemistry. Leonard Melchor, political science. Sara Mohanty, mathematics. Giovanni Munoz, counseling. Dylan O'Brien, photography. James Penner, English. Michael Perrone, English as a second language. Rokeya Rahman, Child Development. Philemon Sampson, Law. Tiffany Seeley, Geology. Carmen Soto, Counseling. Melissa VASQUEZ, CAOT, Computer Applications and Office Technology. Ruth Zambrano, Mathematics. Maribel Costa, Counseling. John Paul Joseph, Nursing. Tamar Kajajurian, Librarian. Eric Pastora, Culinary Arts. And Wagner Trinidad, Music. So congratulations. These are all faculty members from East Los Angeles College. And now we're going to move to Los Angeles Mission College, where I actually happen to teach and have the privilege of working with our first member from Mission, Brian Gadd, in biology. James Lemon, art. Rodolfo Santana, physics. Congratulations to all of my Mission colleagues. And I'm going to go ahead and pass this on to Bill to continue.
Thank you very much. I would like to say a couple words before I continue on, that I'm very honored to be here to be able to celebrate this with you all. I did want to mention that Joanne Waddell, the president at AFT, really takes this as very serious, and that is one of the fun things she gets to do, and she was very unhappy that she wasn't able to make it today. So her loss was my gain. I get to enjoy this part of it. When I can remember when I received tenure, it's something that educators get that is not available to everyone in the world. And it is an incredible gift to be able to have that kind of weight lifted off of your shoulders. Some worry goes away. It gives a set of freedoms that you can then exercise. It's an amazing thing to have, and I welcome everybody to their tenure. So that being said, we now have up from, as I lovingly call, Woodland Hills Community College. That's an inside joke to Brian Walsh, but LA Pierce College, nursing faculty, Lisa Alloy, automotive technology, and I apologize right now. I got the list late last night, and I'm going to butcher these, and I do apologize up front. Kim Hao Chita. Then we have child development, Alma Cortez. Lily DeYoung, counseling. Jose Luis Fernandez, business. Communication studies, Robert Loy. History, Christopher Strickland. Counseling, Shelley Tadaki. Yoshiko Tasaki. I apologize. Takasi, Japanese. Counseling from, that moves us to Southwest College, LA Southwest College. Angelica Aruza. Counseling, Olga Lara. And then to my home campus, which is Los Angeles Trade Technical College, biology, Julieta Aguilar. Counseling, Bianca Barajas. Nursing, Tanith Barcroft. English, George Blake. And one of my adjuncts from a long time ago, I'm glad to see here, Susan Blumenfeld, is now tenured. She is from carpentry at LA Trade Tech. Automotive technology, Kenneth Bolding. Automotive technology, Scott Butterid. And automotive technology, Tin Chit. English, Cindy Cruz. Mathematics, Cynthia Dominguez. Automotive technology, Carlos Guerra. Chemistry, Rachel Harper Rachel Harper and Delupio. How about that? Sorry. Counseling, Angelica Hermio. Chemistry, Hans Lee. Culinary arts, Cristino Passon. Child Development Center, Adela Ramirez. English, Sally Soder. American Sign Language, Magda Velez. Cosmetology, Carolyn Young. Counseling, Ashley Dew. Ethnic Studies, Anna Marie Hassan. Child Development Center, Ashley Norvik. ESL, Edgar Perez. Mathematics, Carolyn Sobel. Geology, Jennifer Cole. Communication, Anthony Cuomo. Counseling, Robert Heinrich. Dental assisting. Oh, I'm sorry. Starting with Jennifer, this was West LA College. Rachel Medina, dental assisting. Counseling, Lily Mazafari. Political science, Olga Schufelt. And child development, Marini Smith. And congratulations to you all on reaching tenure. And I do wish I'd have had time to practice. Who's that bring up? Does it go back to? To come back to you, Mercedes, to close it up?
Yes, we will go on ahead and make some concluding remarks. The Chancellor and I will wrap this up. And once again, we applaud you, we thank you and congratulate you and look forward to the many years of service that you will be providing to the district. And remember, you don't know whose life you will affect with the opportunities that you have before you. You know, as a former educator myself, I take education very seriously. I do believe that it is the pathway to the eradication of poverty, as the Chancellor often says. It is very telling. It is very telling. And I honor you again, and I congratulate you, Chancellor.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Gutierrez. As we close here, I'm so pleased that many of our board members are joining us this afternoon, as well as our college presidents. Thank you all for joining us. We all celebrate you this afternoon, and to celebrate not just this important achievement of your profession. It's the highest achievement up to this point that you can achieve, but it's also a marker of trust and of confidence that this organization, that the LA Community College District has in you to indeed impact the lives of others, to make transformational change for the generations of students that will come before you and before us as an organization. So we're very, very proud of you. Again, let your brilliance shine, unleash the potential that is inherent within each one of us. Let's unmask this environment and ensure that 100% of those in our service area have access to a high quality and affordable education. We're the ones that do that. We do so without apology and without exception. So congratulations to each one of you. Felicidades. Virtual hugs to each one of you receiving tenure. There are 80 that we're celebrating this year. We're very, very proud of that. We celebrate you and congratulations.
And no celebration is complete without Trustee Hoffman, the founder of our celebration, who would also like to say a few words to you in closure as well.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Congratulations, everybody. I'm hoping next year we can do this in person and you're all invited back to celebrate when we do it in person. I see so many faculty members that I know. Either I worked with you before at Glendale College and you're now in LACCD, or I've worked with you throughout the years as a board member. And I'm just so proud and excited to be here. And thank you, President Verez, for keeping up with the tradition. Thank you, Chancellor. And Dr. Gutierrez, I had no idea about your story. And so thank you so much for sharing, and just really, really proud of everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, go hug your families, and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you. Okay. This brings our ceremony to an end for this year, and go on and make a difference and impact the world, as we've always said. And we will see you all at 3 o'clock in our board meeting. Congratulations again, everyone.